And so the second poem I'll be presenting is a lot more serious. It's called "It's Just Disgusting," and it's about the current issues we're facing in today's turbulent world. It's just disgusting how internet trolls use weapons of hurt as a means of treating people like dirt, to strip people of their self-worth, how they use words like gay, autistic, or even the R word as hurtful slurs. It's just disgusting how narrow-minded fanboys make their noise. They rejoice in one TV show enough to voice undeserving defense, the defense of that show's producer who abused women and laughed at their expense, just because of their intense love for that show. It's just disgusting how a person would make a violent threat, wasting their breath, and with an intent set, hating a studio and hoping for its death. It's just disgusting how authority rules with an iron spike fist. Tyrants who have never heard of the word coexist. Shady politicians whose views are beyond twisted. Inhumane prison systems who punish minuscule offenders with whatever permitted. Corrupted officers who have insisted on murdering anyone whose stereotypes are listed. It's just disgusting how straight white male hypocrites build monoliths for xenophobia, homophobia, sexism, racism, classism, and anti-Semitism. And yet they consider it to be Christianity. I am a straight, white, Christian male, and even I find this to be insanity. It's just disgusting how people think of humans as statistics. When they think of Catholicism, they only think of the sexually unethical. When people think of a minority race, they only think of criminals. When people think of the LGBT community, they only think of the sinful merely because they think it would be biblically logistical. And when people think of autism or Asperger's, they only think of the offensive caricatures you see in fictional characters. It's just disgusting how messed up people can be, how they abuse their right to be free and go on a spree of hatred, cruelty, and hypocrisy. It's just disgusting how people look for the worst in others instead of being a sister or a brother.
Amen.
They smother and buffer their enemies and demand that they suffer. It's just disgusting, but it's not how it has to be. Together, we can make a difference in what we see. Since what we see is what we can change and rearrange, we can exchange love so nobody will feel shortchanged.
Woo!